Today I'm going to shoot a video of my old neighborhood in Arlington, Waverly Hills. I have just turned off of Glebe Road and I'm now on 15th Street. Left-hand side. You see some of these houses here, which are brand new, are completely different. Not in keeping with the vibe of the neighborhood as it used to be. I'm going to pull over here for a second because somebody's behind me and I'm sure they're irritated at how slow I'm going. So here's the Mandel Bombeck house. There's a new home going up here, which I'm sure is going to be an ugly McMansion monstrosity. Right now I'm turning on to North Vermont. This street, which is just around the block from my street on North Vernon, is so quaint and I think still looks a lot like it used to back when I was a kid. Gorgeous old Tudor and Cape Cod houses. This, I believe, is the Whalen House on Vermont. You'll see that, like, there's right on this block, there just really isn't new construction. It's all the old houses. It looks just like it did when I was a kid. I'm now gonna turn back onto 15th. And I'm gonna take a left on Utah. A couple houses of people I knew. Susan Peter was one. This I love. This is the old alley that runs from Utah down to Glebe Road. I had lots of adventures going up and down that alley when I was a kid. One thing that if you haven't been in Arlington in a long time, you'd be surprised by. Here on the middle of Utah, there are these meetings that you have to go around. I guess they were having a lot of speeders, I don't know, but they're everywhere. I'm going up 16th Street now. Right here, I'm gonna turn right onto a branch of Wakefield. Up ahead, you will see the ball house, which is still there, although it's the land that it's sat on is a lot of it's gone because it was sold off to make a townhouse community. There you can get a good view of the house. This is 17th Street. I'm going to turn this way just because a friend of mine lived down here, and I want to make sure her house is in this video. So it's not this one that's for sale. I believe this is Cindy's house. Okay. I'm going now the other way on 17th, back past the Ball Mansion, or what they call here the glebe of Fairfax Parish. A lot of the houses along here look very much the way they used to back in the 60s and 70s. Coming up on another one of the medians. Here and turn. Intervention of my red side view mirror. It's hard to take a video while you're driving. Okay, this is 18th and North 18th and Utah Street. Again, there's a lot of these houses look quite similar to the way they looked back in the day. Up here at the top of the street, I'm going to turn left here on Wakefield, and you'll see that some of the land that used to belong to the Ball Mansion has now become this townhouse community. So it's very, you can see the back of the Ball estate, and then these new townhouses that have sprung up. I'm back on North 16th, headed towards Utah. Wanted to show the other side of this street. You'll see lots of new construction, and here and there old houses that have stubbornly held their place. So some huge houses on this street and some little ones. Here I am at a median again. I'm going to go down around this median, and I'm going to go down to Taylor Street. I have a friend that used to live on Taylor Street, so maybe I'll be able to go by his house. Here I am at the intersection of 16th and Taylor. Section of 17th and Taylor. I'm not sure exactly and lived, but I think it was along here somewhere. One of these houses. I'm back on North Utah heading towards 15th Street. This is the side of the street that I didn't show before. I'm going to turn left here on 15th and head down around past W&L. I'm right now on 15th, headed to the intersection of Stafford. I'm going to take a right to go by the school. Crossing the bridge over 66 and up ahead the new version of W&L. See the stadium. Right now I'm on 13th, just left Stafford, and I'm heading down 13th towards Stewart. So here's Stewart Street looking down towards Washington Boulevard, and the little bit of Stewart that exists that goes up towards the highway. Now here I am at Taylor Street. This is the block of Taylor that heads down towards Washington Boulevard. And this is the little block that exists before the highway. Coming up here on North Utah, so 13th and Utah. Here's the block of Utah that heads towards Washington Boulevard. And if you go this way, it takes you across the bridge and goes over the highway. This is North Vermont. So there's the block of Vermont that heads down towards Washington, and over here where the highway is, you can see the and my block of Vernon went through up here, but now no longer does. Through here you can see the overpass that goes over to the block of Vernon that I lived on and the highway. And now we're going to go down the 1200 block of Vernon. On this side of Vernon, on this block that heads down towards Washington Boulevard, it's all old houses, just like it used to be. On the other side, which I'll show you very briefly, that's all new. But this section through here looks quite a lot like it used to. Except for this ugly thing that has been built down on the corner. I don't even know how to describe it, but I think it's hideous. I hope nobody watching this lives here, but there you go. I don't like it. Right now I'm on 15th again, and I am turning right on Wakefield Street, which is a dead end now that dead ends into the highway. But I knew a number of people that lived on this street just a block over from where I lived. This house here with the blue door and the wreath is where Eric Sievers and the other Sievers family lived. Come to the end here and you see the Custis Trail and the fence that looks down on 66. This is the other side of Wakefield as I head back towards 15th. At 15th again, taking a right, and I'm going to go save the best for last. This is my street, North Vernon, where I grew up. Taking a right. This tiny little house. There used to be an old woman named Mrs. Herring who lived there. The Eberlys, Paul and Mary Eberly lived there, and they had a daughter named Melanie, who was a good friend of mine. This is as far down as Vernon Street goes. Now Vernon ends in this ugly brown wall that on the other side of which is 66. Used to be a train track down there at the bottom, and other houses, people that had to move away because of the highway. This is the Biddings house. This was my house that I grew up in.
Excuse me, can I help?
So this is my house. I just got stopped by a neighbor who was creeped out that I was videoing the neighborhood, but I think he thought I looked harmless enough. This house is, in my mind, the house that my main character in my novel lived in. It's what I pictured because, of course, that's where I grew up. And my novel comes out in next year. It's called Road Longer Than Memory. And if you're interested, ask me about it and I'll share. I'm going to stop this now. Hope you enjoyed it.